Hello, kindred spirit. I hope you are sparkling and finding magic in the ordinary. I'm back in France, and I have been enjoying life slowly here on the island of Corsica this past month. The shops and restaurants are open in France again, and I have been busy observing and documenting life around me. There are so many little things that I've missed about France. The turquoise Mediterranean blues, cafe culture in the middle of the day, espadrilles being sold on the street, the slow pace, Vespas and quiche. It's the little things that make life worth celebrating. The simple joys. When I'm not working, I have been enjoying swimming in the sea, writing lots of letters, having interesting conversations with the locals, reading, and hiking. Lots and lots of hiking. In today's Chatty vlog, I thought I'd open some letters, chit-chat, share my newest fun hobby with you, and take you to my favorite spot in my little seaside village where I now live. Thanks for tuning in. I am sending you such a big hug. Now let's get started. So I finally got the mail that you guys sent me. Gosh, it was quite a while ago. I think this was like right before my trip, right before I went off to California in April, so it's been a while. I'm so sorry about the delay in getting the mail, but I wanted to open it. I thought I would just share, some of the names of the people in our community and where they're from. I think it's so cool. I'm just so blown away that we formed this community that now you guys like send me letters and stuff. This is just so cool. And yeah, if you haven't already joined the Simple Joys Facebook group. We have a pen pal group on Facebook where you could share your simple joys from your day-to-day, bask in that appreciative vibe. A lot of people post, questions and ask people for advice, and it's just amazing to see you guys connect with one another. And Facebook is for you guys. It is your community. I am not active on Facebook, but just know that if you want a place to share, to connect with people who enjoy this channel, be sure to head to Facebook. We also have a pen pal group on Facebook so you can connect with other letter writing enthusiasts and find a pen pal. And also, if you wanted to join our private Discord group on my Patreon, for $2 a month, you can join our Patreon group, the Sun Seeds. You guys are awesome. You guys are so amazing. So without further ado, I'm gonna open some of these letters. Oh my God, I love this. Oh my gosh, that's so pretty. This is so beautiful. I love these. Oh my gosh. This is so fun. Emily, thank you so much for your letter. You mentioned a podcast that I think other Simple Joy subscribers might like. It's Where Is My Mind by Niall Brislin. It's a podcast, so I'll include it in the description box if you guys want to find that podcast. I haven't listened to it, but sounds like something you guys might enjoy as well. So Mammy in Queensbury, New York. Oh my God, this is so cute. I may have to reuse this washi tape because I'm like kind of obsessed with these butterflies. It's so cute. There is plenty for everyone, including me. The ocean of life is lavish with its abundance. All my needs and desires are met before I even ask. My good comes from everywhere and everyone and everything. Yes. Yes, yes, I love that. I love that. This is actually an affirmation, and it's not the exact wording, but this is something that I've been writing about in my journal, about this belief that there is always enough. There is always more than enough for everyone and everything. Abundance is everywhere, and it's how do you choose to see life? Do you choose to see life through a lens of scarcity or abundance? Do you see infinite or do you see finite? And I've just been thinking about this a lot lately, so it's just the fact that you sent this, I totally needed to hear this. Thank you, Mammy. Thank you. And Mammy, if you ever, have any questions about starting a YouTube channel or a blog, I also wrote a blog post this week that I will include a link in the description box about my best advice for, growing a YouTube channel, growing a blog. But yeah, I'm sending you so much encouragement and I'm so excited for you, Mammy. That's really, really exciting. Denise from Redwood City, California. We've got a lot of Northern California letters here today. So pretty. Oh, thank you, Denise. It's so hard to write everyone back, just managing emails, Patreon, comments, and letters. It's a lot. It's a lot for me. Blogging and just, I really am passionate about also, making meditations for people. So I can't write back, unfortunately, if you write me. It's just like, it's so much. It's so much. And literally thinking about all of the ways I have to communicate back to you guys, it's a lot. And so I've had to really teach myself to not respond to everyone's comments, unfortunately, on YouTube, because it's just getting to be a little too much and it's starting to drain my energy a little bit. And so I most likely won't be able to write back, to your guys' letters, but please know how much I value them and treasure them so deeply in my heart. These letters I will treasure forever, literally forever. I never throw away a single note or letter from a friend or anyone. So there is a box, and I will keep these forever. And I just want to thank you guys so much for just sending me these letters. It means the absolute world to me, so thank you. Now we gotta take a look at this beautiful letter. Look at that, penmanship. Wow, I feel like I've been transported to a different time. Look at that. Oh my gosh, am I in Sense and Sensibility? This is just beautiful. And then look at this, look at that. Check out this beautiful wax seal. Is that stunning or what? Back in the day, how they used to write letters, it would just be a simple piece of paper. Back in the day, they didn't use envelopes. They would just fold the paper and then put a wax seal on that. I've been wanting to do that, but I don't think my letters would make it through the post system if I didn't include an envelope. So, honestly though, I'm so grateful for the post system, because back in the day, you had to use horse and carriage to get your letters across, to different towns, and that would take weeks. So thank goodness for the post system. Oh my gosh, this is a long letter. Oh my gosh, this is so amazing. Look at all these pages. This is incredible. Okay, this is gonna take some time. I'll be back in just a second. This speaks so closely to my heart, and I know for so many other people out there who are watching this, for anyone who is a passionate person, for anyone who loves many things, is creative, and can't pick just one thing out there. This letter is for you, and I'm gonna read a short snippet of her letter because it sounds like this would be perfect to share with you. The purpose of this story is to serve as an inspiration to all those people who think they are too old to start over, to dream again, to achieve their dreams. It is never too late. Never stop dreaming, smiling, starting again, even if life knocks you down. Just smile and keep going. And as long as you have a breath in life, it will never be too late for anything. With all my love, Carmen. Carmen, I just want to thank you so much. The reason that you guys, follow my videos is because you are a light yourself. You are a joy. You see beauty in life. And just as Carmen said in this letter, it is never too late to start over. You can never have too many passions or too many things to explore. And I encourage everyone out there, if you have a passion or 10 passions, explore all of them. I feel like so many people on the internet say, you gotta find that one thing that you love and you gotta just put all of yourself into that one thing. And I just say, no. Do all the things. Explore all the hobbies, all the creative endeavors. Do all of it. It is never too late. Just like Carmen said, it is never too late. You are never too old to start anything. You want to start a YouTube channel at 60? Start a YouTube channel at 60. Anyone who's creative out there, just pick up all of it. Throw all the paint on the canvas and play with all of it. It's never too late. You have more than enough time. But the most important thing is that you start today and you actually like try it, because if you never try, you'll never know. You'll never know how much fun you could have, you know? There's so many hobbies and artistic endeavors that I've tried, and then I've always like wanted to try them, and then I didn't like them, and so I moved on, and then I found other ones, you know? So play and play and play and play. And thank you so much for your letter, Carmen. It was a joy to read. Look at this. Look at this calligraphy for just a second. Look at that calligraphy. That is so beautiful. Oxford. Oh my God, Oxford. It's amazing. Thank you, Carmen. Thank you. We have Deborah. Deborah. Is it Deborah or Deborah? I used to have a hairdresser named Deborah, so I just want to make check. I'm guessing Deborah, but she's from Indiana. Indiana. My envelopes are not nearly as cool as your guys's. Oh my gosh, I love this. Well, you know what, Deborah? This letter has inspired me to go to Paris and make a lot of videos for you. So don't worry, there's content coming. Until you can get to Paris in person, I will make videos so that you can enjoy the sights of Paris, the locals, all of it through videos. So stay tuned, Deborah. Where I got my cameo dress. Yes. Inspired you to be more sexy, not just for your husband, for you. Yes. The company is Golden Live, but I got this at a little boutique in Ajaccio. So I don't know if you can find it online, but I got it just in a little boutique shop. All my pajamas are basically like this. They're like silky and like nice, and I have some, you know, top and bottoms. They're just silky and so like delicate and nice, and they make me feel so good. I do not feel good when I'm in like an oversized t-shirt and sweatpants when I go to sleep. Like I don't feel good in my soul and spirit when I'm wearing like yoga pants. I don't feel, that's just not me, you know? So you gotta find like what works for you and what you love and what feels like your spirit, and just celebrate that. So I hope that helps. And I actually learned about this little tidbit, not in France, but in Germany. When I was 20, I went backpacking through Europe, and I remember at the beginning of my trip, I was in Hamburg, Germany, and I met this girl on a local public bus, and she was sitting right across from me. She was maybe like 5 years older than me, so maybe like 25. But I remember asking her, you know, what stop is this? How many, do you know, when do I get off this bus? Because I didn't have my GPS on my phone. I didn't have data. I only had like written directions in like a notebook when I was backpacking through Europe. Oh my God, crazy town. But she ended up telling me like, oh yeah, it's this stop. Do you want to like come with me? Like maybe you can meet my friends and stuff. And so we ended up like becoming friends, and she let me like hang out with her friends at a barbecue that night, and like she let me sleep over at her apartment. She wears pajamas that are just so beautiful for her, and like this is just a, you know, typical day in her life. Like, and I just thought that was so amazing. And I noticed over time that that was very common in Europe and in France. Oh my gosh, look at this sweatshirt. Ratatouille Chez Remy. Any Disney fans out there?
No.
We love our Ratatouille, man. Ratatouille is our favorite. Okay. All right. Thank you, hun. Thank you. Alex made a guest appearance. Ooh, pretty. Oh my gosh, handmade in South Africa. Augusta. Oh my gosh, I love this! Dear Helena, wishing you many hours of blissful reading all the way from South Africa. Augusta, thank you so much. Look at this. Oh, my love cup is full right now. My love language is words of affirmation. So yeah, I feel very loved. I feel very loved right now. Yeah, thank you. Thank you so much, guys. I'm sending you so much love. Let's continue with the vlog. Okay, so I gotta show you a little hobby, a little pastime that I've been playing with for the last month. And it all started when I went to California last month, and I went into a joke shop in Old Town San Diego. So if you like magic tricks, I have one for you, which I'm going to present to you now. If you don't like magic tricks, you can just skip this part. We have a coloring book, and this coloring book is normal. It's a normal coloring book. with lines, right? Very normal. Normal coloring book. I solemnly swear that I am up to no good. La-da-da! La-da-da! But as in Harry Potter, we cannot leave this map open for other people to see it. So we must close it using the magic words, mischief managed. And then I can just as easily make it color again. That's my magic trick. So, if you can guess what this magic trick is, let me know in the comments below. I'm so curious to hear from you guys what you think the trick is, or if you have any idea of what this joke is. I remember when I saw this trick in the magic shop in Old Town, San Diego, I was like, what? What is this trick? I must know. And they had a big coloring book for like 20 bucks, but this one was only like $6. So I ended up getting it, and I actually use it for my tutoring students. I tutor English online. Kids love it. I love it. I just love bringing it around with me. It's so tiny. And yeah, this is not a sponsored video for magic tricks or coloring books. I just wanted to show with you because I got it at the store and I just thought it was so cool. And this is like my newfound hobby. I'm like really into magic tricks, different pranks on the internet. You know, there's so many cool like classic magic tricks that I've been teaching myself, and it's so fun. I've just been having a ball with this. That's beautiful. This is so beautiful. I just wanted to show you this beautiful place that I now live in. If you haven't read my blog post yet about why we loved the mountains and also why we left the mountains, I go into further detail into the reasons why we left on my blog. I'll include a link down below in the description box if you want to see it, and in a comment down below. But yeah, we left the mountains and it was truly one of the best things we ever did. Like, I can't tell you how much happier I am here. I can't tell you how much this just naturally feels good. Like with the mountains, I really had to like force myself to love it, you know? And I love the mountains, but I had to force myself to love being surrounded by them, like completely surrounded by mountains, no flat land at all, just hills, like steep cliffs and hills everywhere you look. And I really had to like force myself to love it in the beginning, and it was hard. Just recently, Alex and I went back to Vanaco, which is the little village that we lived in the middle of Corsica. And we went back to get more of our belongings because we have a friend in the village that is holding some of our stuff, some of our boxes of like, you know, pillows and lamps and stuff. And we went back to go get that, and it felt so hard. It felt so hard, like energetically my whole body could feel the difficulty. And it's almost like, I almost feel like I really forced myself to love it, you know? And it doesn't mean that there weren't amazing parts about living in the mountains, because there were. And I talked about that in all my videos in the past about, you know, what I loved about the mountains and how it was always a dream of mine to live in the mountains and how I did it. Such a freaking cool manifestation. But at the same time, when you experience something and you live with it for 7 months, sometimes the reality of it is just not as wonderful as the dream you had of it. And so I had to realize that living in the mountains was really, really hard. Living rural was really, really hard. And for me, it was too extreme. For me, I am not a farmhouse in the middle of the country kind of gal. I love it. I could do it for a week, maybe 2 weeks, absolutely. But for a whole year, 7 months, I couldn't do it. And I found my sweet spot. I found my balance of sea and mountains. Here, we have mountains everywhere around us, and sea, and flat land, so I can go running, and I can go walking, and I can see people on the street, and I feel less alone. And it was just such a small change, just moving 40 minutes away. And I am so much happier now, and I'm so much more at home here. And while this isn't gonna be my forever home by any means, like, I'm not ready to settle down. No way, no way. Vagabond for life. But for now, this is really great. I feel so at home here. More at home than I ever did in the mountains. More at home than I ever did in cities. This is where I belong, on the sea, on the water. I swear, one of these days, I'm gonna get a job on a ship, and I'm gonna live on a ship for 6 months. Another time, we'll get there. But I just wanted to share this more personal vlog with you guys because this is the real truth. This is the reality. If you love the country, and you love the mountains, and you love the woods and living in the countryside, yeah, it's great. But living there for a year might not be heaven on earth, and that's okay. Find your balance, find what you love, find your lifestyle preference, and move closer to that instead of what it looks like on the internet or what it looks like on Instagram, you know. For some it works, but for others it doesn't, and I'm one of those people where it did not work for me. But I hope you enjoyed this vlog. I hope you enjoyed me taking you around for the day and showing you my new town, and I'm just sending you so much love. If you haven't already, if you'd like to see more videos, please check out my Patreon community, the Sunseeds Patreon community. I share more personal vlogs, and like we do live streams and meditations together and journaling, live journaling together. And so if you want to see any of those videos, you can go over to my Patreon. You can join for $2 a month and join our pen pal group on Discord. Have a beautiful day. Have a beautiful, beautiful day. I'm sending you such a big hug, so many blessings, so much laughter and joy, and I'll see you next week here on The Simple Joys. Bye!